guys, it's Kristen with Simply a Stewart, and I'm back today with another Aldi haul. I'm doing this vlog style again. We had a busy Friday, and we are actually grocery shopping on Saturday, which is not typical for us, and we had soccer games and soccer pictures and all kinds of stuff going on, and we have some big house projects we are working on. So I am going to make this short and sweet, and I will turn you around and show you what we got this week. So this is what we got this week. As always, we try to stay heavier on the produce side. So over here, we got mostly these things right here will be my kids' snacks for the week. So we got the organic grapes, a set of those. We got one bag of the organic apples. Now we usually do get 2 to 3 of these, but I actually had one bag of apples left from last week that are still in the refrigerator and doing good, so we're going to go ahead and use those and this, and then we'll just supplement with the oranges because my kids have been going through oranges like crazy, and so they asked to get an extra bag this week, so we got 2 bags of those and then a bag of the plums back here. We did get one pineapple. Usually I get 2 for breakfast. My kids haven't been eating as much of it. I'm not sure what the reason is, but they haven't. So we've also been having a lot of watermelon out of the garden. It's getting too cold here, so we're going to have to harvest everything we have pretty much. And so we have quite a few large watermelons that we've been trying to get through so that they don't go rotten, and we've been sharing and whatnot. So we've been doing a lot of extra watermelon too. So for that reason, I only bought one of the pineapples this week. Now for lunch, we're going to do spaghetti squash, probably Monday through Thursday this week. On Friday, we'll be doing some outings, and so we'll do something else. But I bought these 2, and then I was also gifted a third spaghetti squash from my sister, and so I will roast those all up. They'll make for a very easy lunch, and we'll probably throw some chicken in with it just for some protein, and then they can have some fruit on the side for lunches. Now onto my husband's lunch. He's going to be having chicken salads for lunch this week, so he prefers the iceberg lettuce. I know it's not as good for him, but he's an adult, so we bought 2 heads of lettuce for him. He has some baby or cherry tomatoes here, and then mushrooms as well, and I also have some carrots that I have peeled and will add into that, and that'll be for his lunch. I have a second set of upside down mushrooms here that I will use. We will be doing meatballs for dinner one night this week, and one of the things I love to do is throw a whole container of these into the food processor and mix them in with my meat. It makes it go a little bit further, and it helps me to get some veggies that my kids don't normally like to eat into them, so just to give them a little bit more variety. And then back here, we also have this lettuce mix. We'll be having grilled chicken salads for dinner one night this week, and so we will use that. The rest of what's left, I may use for some lunch this week. I'll probably make myself some chicken salads as well. And then we got this nice big container of spinach. Now this is the only thing we did not get at Aldi. I've been having a big issue with my Aldi spinach, and it's just simply too far away for me to take it back when it's rotten. And so I was a little nervous about getting it this week because it didn't look the greatest, and I didn't want to risk opening it and it smelling rotten. So I did pick this up at my local grocery, even though it's a little more expensive. We use this in our smoothies every week. We also use it in our eggs. I will shred it, and I will use it in when we do the meatballs, and then I will probably mix some of this in with that for my salad for me. We have a big thing of potatoes back here. We'll be having mashed potatoes and french fries both this week, and so we will have those. Now on the 5th day, when we'll be doing outings this week, we're going to take Lunchables. I have some turkey, if you watch my Costco hauls, in the freezer, and then I got this roast beef to try. And let me see if I can find, there's the ingredients. It does have the organic sugar in it. But overall, I thought it was pretty clean ingredients, and so we thought we'd try that out just for something a little different. We can mix it up for the people who don't want turkey when we make those Lunchables. So we pick that up, and then this out of the freezer section. We always get a bag of the smoothie mix. We use these once a week. We do usually Smoothie Friday, but since we won't be home, we'll probably do like a Smoothie Thursday or Smoothie Saturday. So I did go ahead and pick that up. And then these are still hanging around. I'm very excited about that. Still hanging around at my Aldi. They're still marked as a seasonal item. I don't know when they'll disappear, so I always try to pick at least 1 or 2 up just to keep in the freezer, and we used one last night at a campfire, so I picked another one up. They are 100% grass-fed, and they are uncured, and they do have, again, organic cane sugar in them, but this is the cleanest and the best I can find around here, so they work for us for now. I got a bag of chicken tenderloins. We are going to be making chicken tenders and french fries for dinner one night this week. My kids, before we changed our diet, really like to eat. I know it's terrible. They love to eat chicken nuggets from like McDonald's or chicken tenders when we went out to eat for dinner. So we try to make those at least once a month at home. So I will just spread these up with almond flour and bake them, and then we'll do the french fries with the potatoes back there. So we also got a big bag of salmon. Usually I only get the 1-pound bags, but my kids are starting to like salmon more and more, and so we're going through extra fillets, so I just thought I would buy a bigger bag this time. They are individually packed, if you're unfamiliar. I don't know if you can see, yeah. They are individually packed, so you don't have to pull the whole bag out and use it at one time. You can use 1, you can use 5, you can use 6, you can use whatever you want out of this. And just go ahead and cook those. So they are wild caught, and they are sustainably caught is what I was going to say. So those are a good option. And then on to the rest of these. These are, I guess, more packaged items. We got milk. We do not drink milk in our home, but about twice a month I get a gallon of whole milk, and I make yogurt out of it, and my kids go ahead and have that often with snack. I got a orange juice here. It is, I guess, just not from concentrate, 100% juice. We use that for our vitamin C shots in the morning. My son had a very busy day of soccer, and he got stuck going with me to the grocery store because of having to run to all of his activities. We did it while we were out running, and so he begged to have chocolate almond milk this week, and so I did kind of give in and pick that up for him as a special treat. We don't get this often, but maybe once every, I don't know, maybe 2 months or so. So we did pick that up. I was out of coconut milk, which we use for a lot of our baking purposes. I use it in my mashed potatoes. I do use it when I cook my eggs, and so we were out of that. I picked that one up because we'll be having the spaghetti squash. I wasn't sure how much of this I had on hand, and so I picked up 2 jars of this. Let's see. It is organic, and the ingredients are pretty clean. I really like this one. I grew up on ragu, and I was afraid that I was never going to find something else that I did like, because there were a lot of sauces I didn't like, but we all really like this one, so we've been very pleased with it. I hope they keep carrying it. And then because we'll be doing chicken tenders and french fries this week, everybody actually uses ketchup, me included usually, so I picked up an extra one of these. And these were a seasonal special buy type thing. My kids do a lot of waffles and pancakes, and so I think we're going to do pancakes this week, and I thought that they would be neat to pick up. They do have cane sugar in them, so if you're not okay with cane sugar in your house, they wouldn't be a good thing for you, but otherwise the ingredients are very simple, and it's non-GMO. It's not organic, but it is non-GMO, which is really important. So it's not something that we'll do all the time, but I thought it would be a fun little treat for the kids to try. When I was little, my mom and stepdad used to pick up blueberry, and that was one of my favorite like special treats, and so I thought that that would be something neat to try for them. So we got those this week. So that is it for this week. Our total came to just under $100 with both store trips. We also did make a trip to the local farmer and pick up some eggs for the week. But if you are new here, that is about $15 because we got about 10 dozen eggs this week. And that is a family of 6 that we are feeding. We have 4 kids ages 3 to 9. So if you are interested in these types of hauls, I also do Costco hauls just to share how we feed a family of 6 well on a budget. Then please stick around and hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time we post. Thanks. Bye.